chat, so it must have the comments on now. Hopefully. Can you check? Can you comment?
Are you live?
Yeah. It might take it a second to like show up or whatever. I don't really know. You know, I'm not super familiar with it. Damn squeaking ass tables gonna get on my nerves. Because now I be leaning and like.
Mm-hmm. I can tell.
It says upcoming. Okay, it's like a little bit of a delay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hey! All right, I got the comments fixed now. Okay, cool. Hey, y'all. I'm trying to fix my camera here. Hey, y'all. I just got home from Goodwill. I got quite a few things for my Christmas whatnot show that I have coming up. What's to be off? Oh yeah, right, yeah. I don't want the comments to be off because I want some interaction. So I went to Goodwill when I got off work today, and I got 3 bags of ornaments and a couple of other things. So I haven't really gone through the bags. I did open up one of them just to make sure that stuff wasn't broken and everything before I bought them, and then I kind of thumbed through the other ones and they looked pretty good, so I took a chance. And I got me some ribbon. This is good for packing. 55 cents for these. It's good for packing. So if you ever get a package from me and it looks like a party in a box, it's because these streamers, good for packing stuff with. All right, let's see. Hey, Stephanie. I know some of y'all may be aware, if you already follow me, that I'm doing a whatnot show, a Christmas themed whatnot show on September the 19th. My husband back here laughing. What's funny?
Somebody said the world is flat while we on the back of the turtle.
Oh, somebody always say something crazy. I ain't heard about that. These are the only thing I got, I think, today that weren't Christmas. And I thought these were just too cute. These little, they're magnets with the little, I don't know if is it geese? Anyway, I know some friends of mine are into the cottage core and grandma core stuff, so I got these little magnets. I thought they were super cute.
Fancy lady.
Hey, fancy lady. Hope y'all having a great day today. I almost said a great Monday just because I've been off work and today's my Monday, but it's not everybody's Monday. Okay. So I got these 3 bags of ornaments and I got these things. And I tried to Google these things to get like a better idea. I mean, I can tell, of course, there's some kind of like a backdrop if you want to, I don't know, maybe put dolls around it or something. I don't know. Google, my internet wasn't really wanting to cooperate with me in there, so I don't really have a really good idea like of a brand or what exactly, but I just thought these were so cute. And they were only 56 cents, so I was like, take a chance, figure it out later. So I gotta try to look those up. They're like I don't know if it's ceramic or, I don't know, but I thought they were really cute. So anyway, let me space some of this stuff out so I have some room. Now I did see some Cherished Teddies in here, and I know some people like those, and they were Christmas themed, so of course I was like, hey, Brazil, hey. Of course I was like, Cherished Teddies and Christmas? Of course I want this bag. And this is the first one. This is the one that I saw that drew my attention to the bag. This little Cherished Teddy. And there's like they put, I guess, Ty, maybe somebody's name from Christmas in 2000. Oh, I thought it was 2006, but it just says 2000. So luckily this is just in like a masking tape, so I can just peel that right off of there. But I know some people collect these Cherished Teddies, So when I saw that it was a Christmas one, I was excited about that. And look, I've got these little lanterns up here. That's so cute to me. So this will be in my Whatnot show. All this stuff is going to be in my Whatnot show. And if y'all have any questions about Whatnot, I'll be glad to answer them while I'm here talking to y'all. And I'm going to try to keep up with the chat. And my husband is here behind me, so he's going to try to keep up with the chat too. If y'all have any questions about it, just let me know. Because I know a lot of people are not really familiar with Whatnot yet. So this is a little Santa. It's not an ornament because it doesn't have a string. I guess it's just a little Santa figurine. On the bottom of it, it says Ann C. 1992. So I'm guessing maybe Ann gave this to this person who donated these. Stuff like this, I just feel like, I don't know if responsibility is the right word, but I feel like, oh, like this is somebody's collection, you know, that they cherished, obviously. So I hope I can get these to a new home that will cherish these as well. I was trying to see what this is. It's got a sticker on the bottom of it. So I was trying to see what it said.
Nancy Hopper, how do you get the shipping labels from Whatnot?
Okay, so when you buy something on Whatnot, the seller, first of all, whenever they list an item or do a random pull, they put in there what the weight of the item is, and then Whatnot automatically will calculate it. So like on your screen, it'll show what the cost of the item is, and then right up above that to the left, it'll show what the shipping amount will be for that. And a good thing about Whatnot is that they combine their shipping for you. So like if you buy 4 things, you're not paying 4 different shipping costs. Like if you buy something that they say is going to cost you $4 to ship, and then you find something else that's $4 to ship. Okay, so now you're in like $8, but then you find something else that's $4 to ship. They're going to cap it at $9.21. $9.21 covers 5 pounds of shipping, all, you know, together in one box, one cost. So really, like, if you buy a couple of things and get to that $9.21, then your shipping is going to be free for everything else that you buy until you get to 5 pounds. And Whatnot knows when the 5 pounds is there because the seller puts the weight of all the items in before they do the show. So that's one really, really good thing about Whatnot is, especially if you like my show, we're gonna have a lot of jewelry which don't weigh nothing. So you can get 1,000,000 pairs of earrings and still pay $9.21. Maybe not quite 1,000,000. I like to exaggerate when it comes to numbers sometimes, but you can get several things like if they don't weigh that much, you know. Now, like I have a vintage, a Fitz and Floyd Santa picture, and of course that's, you know, the shipping might already be the $9.21 for that, so that'll be, you know, on its own. But anything that's like smaller that you're buying, it's going to show you there, and once you get to that $9.21, it's going to be free shipping until you go over the 5 pounds. I hope I'm explaining that good enough.
Sean says wife refused to go back on Whatnot. She spent $100 on
Sean, Wendy done spend $100.
Sonya Good. Does that include packing?
She spent $100 the one and only time she went on there. Cause does what include packing? Oh yeah. It's just like with eBay. Like if you go on eBay and you buy something from me for $10 and it costs $5 shipping, you pay $15 plus taxes. The packing and all that stuff is the responsibility of the seller. So the price that you see on your screen whenever you want to buy something is what your price is. So that, yeah, all that is included in it. Here's another Christmas Cherished Teddy. She's so cute with her little bow in the back.
Nancy Hopper says it's addicting.
And yeah, it is addicting, Nancy. And look at how her little mug, look at the little dog face. Oh, that is so cute. I love it.
Hello from Russia.
Hey, hello from Georgia. I'm so excited about these being in such a good condition. I was worried that these were going to be damaged, cracked, because they were all just in this Ziploc bag together. So, like I said, the first bag, I kind of looked through it to see.
Shout out Lauren listening.
Hey, Lauren. Okay, so this is obviously a little Santa ornaments. Try to see if it's got a year. I know a lot of these are older because they got the 1999 and 2000.
Sean making packages for days.
Wendy's, Wendy, look, I'm on Wendy's side. I bet you she got a lot of good stuff for that $100 though, because you can get a lot of good deals on whatnot because sellers are starting their stuff low, trying to get people to come in and buy.
Sonya just said thank you.
No problem, Sonia. So this guy, Mr. Claus, this is right, he's from 2001. So I know a lot of people are into vintage and older Christmas items. I say, I'm glad I got my husband here to help me keep track because I'd be trying to read this and look at this. I'd be all over the place. Okay, it's a little gingerbread. I think I saw a couple that go with this. Yeah. Let me see if I can get them out of here. This actually goes with these. Okay, so this is not a Cherished Teddy, but it says made exclusively for, oh, I cannot tell. I'm gonna have to Google this. HJG? I don't know what that, I don't know. But anyway, it's a little bear ornament. Well, look at her, with her little pie and her bonnet on and the bow in the back. I love the bows. She got a pie and a cupcake. This is like me trying to have a little midnight snack. A little snacky snack. I thought there was another. Okay, so it's 3 of these little gingerbread. I love gingerbread houses and gingerbread people. But this one's got a little boop on it, as I call it. The top of the Christmas trees broke out, but I don't know how good y'all can see it, but it's like a little train, a little icing. And then this one is the more traditional looking, what you call it, gingerbread house. What is that, mice? Oh, look at them, little mice. They're reading the book. They're so cute. That one doesn't have any marking on the bottom. So all 3 of these are basically like the same little maker or whatever. Another little gingerbread house. And this one's got the tree, the top. Because the other one, the top is broken out of it. Anyway, so also on Whatnot, like the seller will be showing you live, you know, what they have for sale. So like if we were on Whatnot right now, I would be like, this is what I got, the Cherished Teddy, and I would just point out anything that might be wrong with her, you know, just show her real good, and then the seller will start the bid, and you can run it for like 5, 10, 15, 30 seconds. I usually do mine for 10 or 15 seconds, and like I would start it at like $3 or whatever, and then if you want to bid, you just swipe.
Question. What if I just want to buy it right out?
And now, some people do put buy it now on their Whatnot, but I'll be doing all my stuff on the auction on Whatnot. Now, but you can do buy it now, it's on Whatnot, but the seller has to set it that way. But I'm doing all auctions on my Whatnot show. September the 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, this is a pretty little tree. It's got glitter on it. Might have glitter around the house. And it says glitter, the Christmas tree 2001 on this one. That's so pretty though. I wonder if there's something else right here that broke. It looks like, from the front, it looks like a stocking or something, but there's, I don't know. I have to Google that too, see if I can find it. That's pretty though. All right, and a couple more Santas. I got all my stuff here from my show. I've been listing it on my page, but I still have a lot. Well, not a lot. Some things I haven't listed that'll just be like random pulls, like mostly earrings, pajamas. If we listed every pair of earrings that we have, we would literally need to take a month off work because we have, well, I don't even know, maybe, well, I know one of the boxes that we got is 9 pounds of earrings. And that's only, I think there's like 3 or 4 lots of earrings that we bought. I say we, I'm talking about me and my bestie. So it's a lot of earrings. So we'll be running those probably 2 or 3 at a time, starting them at like $2 or $3. And they're all Christmas themed or winter themed, like mittens and sweaters. So this is actually Goodwill. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's like Hummel. Goodwill. Dashing through the snow. I think it says 99 on it. This is not an ornament. It's not got a string on it. I guess it's just a figurine. I've heard of these Goodwills before. I'm not super familiar with how valuable they are, but it's in really good condition, which is, I'm super shocked about that because I was so worried about they're just in these bags. But None of these are broken except for the top of that tree on that one. This is another one of the Goodwill. Now this one does have a string on it. This one doesn't even appear to have a place where there would have been a string on it, but this is another Goodwill on the little sled. And I'll have better lighting too for my whatnot show. I'm just sitting at my kitchen table right now.
Miss Christine, at your Goodwill, do you see jars of jewelry for sale? And have you come across them?
My Goodwills, they have a very small jewelry section, but none of it is in jars. But one of my thrift stores here, the past month or so, I've seen 3 or 4 jewelry jars, and they cost $28. So I have not bought any of them. They're about this big, and they're $28, and I'm just like, But somebody did tell me that they wanted me to get one next time, and that she wanted to buy it. So next time I see one, I'll have to see about buying it. So this is also in that bag. It just says Guardian Angel on it. All right, so that's that bag. So this bag has what, two Cherished Teddies in it. I know some people collect these, so I just want to show these again. I love these little lanterns. That's too cute. And then this one is also a teddy, but it's not a Cherished Teddy. And my brother's girlfriend actually gave me a bin of Cherished Teddy stuff that she used to collect for her daughter, who's now grown and married and got kids, so they're obviously older. It's still in my garage. I haven't gone through it yet because I've been dealing with all the Christmas stuff for this Christmas show. So that's the first bag. Let me just scoop these out the way. I don't want to put them back in the bag. I'm too afraid I'm going to pick it up and break something. Scoop these cuties out the way. I'm going to show y'all these other things again. If anybody has an idea about these, I tried to Google these while I was in the store. They're like a ceramic feel. I guess they're just little backdrops for dolls or figurines or whatnot. So I don't know, maybe dollhouse type of, but they look too big for what I would consider dollhouse stuff. But they have the little outside and inside scenery on them. I thought they were too cute. I couldn't get the Google to really tell me like if a certain brand or what exactly was going on with it, but I just thought they were neat, and they were Christmas, so, and they're 56 cents. Most stuff in that Goodwill it's like 55. These they upped it to 56. They want to get that extra fee, but that's a great price though. So I got these, so I thought they were cool. Hopefully I can find out some more about them. Okay, next bag. These are, I think these came from Kirkland's. Let me tell you about this Google. When it did work for me, I Googled this. Somebody had this listed as a vintage something or another ornament for like $20-something. Somebody else had it as their cover photo for a set of 6 from Kirkland's. So I was like, people just lying on their listings. But anyway, they're all in really good shape, I think. From what I could get a look at them. And it is all 6 of them. And so somebody on eBay sold 6 of these, because you can see what they actually sold for. And I think it was like $25 they sold this set for. So you got the pretty little reindeer with the white and gold. And this does have the ornament string on it. And this stocking, how cute is that? Look at that little bear. It looks like it's got like a smudge, like a red or pink smudge right there. But these are like a ceramic. That's that. So there's 2. Aww. Teddy bear riding the rocking horse. My mama did her tree in white and gold one year. She would have probably liked these. She likes to change up her stuff every year. But she always has gingerbread in her kitchen, and it is the most, I'm about to make y'all a video on Christmas when my mom decorates, because she goes all out. There's the other one, the sleigh. Look at this, look at this looker.
Feral cat feeders, those are pretty.
These are really pretty. They got some weight to them. And this is a tree. So far, these are in good condition. Just that stocking has like a little pink mark on it. And the snowman. So this is a set of 6. So I have to figure out if I want to list these together or separately. Of course, separately they'd be cheaper, and somebody might not need all 6 of them. So I don't know. I have to think about that. All right. Also, if you don't already have Whatnot, you can sign up with the link. There's a link on my page here, on my main YouTube page, that has, it's a link tree, which has links to all my stuff like my eBay, my Poshmark, which I hardly ever use anymore. And the first link on there is a Whatnot link where you can sign up if you don't already have Whatnot, and you get a free $15 credit. And you don't have to spend it with me. You can spend it with any seller. It doesn't cover shipping though. It only covers product. But let me get this bag untaped. But and then if you do complete a purchase, I think I get $5. So I mean, I'm gonna disclose that because somebody being like, "You're making money off of it too," or whatever. People get mad about the dumbest crap. But anyway, so you get $15 to spend, and I'll get $5 if you complete a purchase.
Yeah, Lauren said great fun and great price.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to spread the love too. I'm so excited about this show, y'all. I've done a couple of Whatnot shows, but it's been a while. I think I've done 3. So I don't really have like a following there, or you know. So I really enjoyed it though, because it's fun to interact with people. And, ooh, Lord. Hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. I thought they were attached. All right, so we got Santa, or his head anyway. Look at the little curls. Now this house definitely has a vintage look to it, but I know nowadays a lot of things are made to look vintage, so sometimes I'm scared to say something is vintage unless I really research it a lot. But that definitely has the vintage Santa face. Got the little bell. Oh, that's cute. I think that's the only one like that in there. Yeah, this bag right here I have not seen at all. I basically was kind of in a hurry. They're about to close. I saw one more bag sitting there. I just tried to check it right quick to see if anything looked like it was just in pieces. And then I said, okay, I'll get this one too. So this, I don't know what I'm getting into here. Oh, this has got a broken shovel. The shovel right there is broken off. But the rest of it's super cute though. So something like this, with it being broken, I mean, I still list it. I like imperfect stuff. And usually like on my eBay and stuff like that, I won't sell something that's really imperfect.
Okay, so I need to write on my calendar.
Yeah, September the 19th. It's a Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're gonna be on until we just run out of stuff to sell. I'll start selling everything in this house. I'll sell stuff, honey. I don't need any of this stuff. That's being crazy. Anyway, so something like this that is damaged. It's really cute, but it does have the little shovels broke off right there. I probably would just start it at $1. I mean, if you want it, cool. Not, I'll move on to the next thing, and that's just how it goes. It's very fast paced. With me, if you watch my videos at all, you know I'm a fast paced person anyway. Now, some people do get on Whatnot and talk in between the stuff, and it loses my attention when I'm on there because I'm like, show me what you got. Let me see what I want to buy. I don't want to hear you talk all day. You know, that's me because I'm fast. Okay, this has got lights on it.
Am I for sale too?
Mr. Thrifty, no. I sell everything but my husband and my dog and some sentimental stuff. Most stuff I have in my house is sentimental. I don't have like an attachment to a lot of things. Like that's why I don't buy a lot of things when I'm thrifting, because I love it. It's beautiful, but I don't have a need for it or an attachment to it. So I always say I'm a bit of a minimalist. I'm not a complete minimalist, but most stuff in my house that's like out is just sentimental stuff to me.
You can rent me out to play college on the PlayStation.
I can rent them out to play the college PlayStation game, he says. So this has got a light. Yeah, I don't know what I got into with this one. I guess, I don't know. Well, I'm at, but this is it. Yeah, some of this stuff I definitely got to look up and see what's going on with. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Oh, I know somebody who might like this. My girl Sheila, she's always asked me to look out for like wedding and like bride and groom type looking stuff. So she might like this. This is pretty. Silver heart with a gold couple on it. And this is a little nativity scene, I think. Oh, okay. It says Mr. and Mrs. Claus and Friends. So that's not nativity scene then, but you see why I thought it was one.
Little tree topper, maybe?
Yeah, it does look like a little tree topper. I was wondering about how the lights, because it's just like little, I thought it was lights, but it's just a little end, so it must plug into something else. I have a bigger angel tree topper too that I need to get listed. So in the back, this says Santa Claus House, North Pole, Alaska. And then this, I don't know how good you can see it, it's gleaming.
Lauren loved that. I've never seen what that was thinking.
At first, my heart almost stopped because I saw where it said Mr. and Mrs. and I thought it was like a personalized ornament, and you know my heart will break about stuff like that. But it says Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So, okay, here's another Cherished Teddy. Margie, I'm wrapping up a little holiday joy to send your way. Avon exclusive, 1998. Look how cute she is for her little gift. This one's from 1998. I'm so glad these are in good condition. Which they're pretty sturdy. They're not, you know, like a bunch of little fragile components on them. That's cute.
Okay, I gotta go back and look. See you the 19th.
Okay, I'll see you on the 19th. This has got something written on the bottom of it, the name.
Michelle M says, hi there. You are the funniest reseller. Love your show.
Oh, thank you.
Freaking sticker placement.
Thank you. Sticker freaking placement, people.
What is that?
So I think, like I said, these bags came from the same person, and on some of these other ones, I think she was writing who they came from and the date. Because this one, some like one of the other ones wasn't a tape on the bottom that had a, yeah, Anna C 1992. I think that might be who gave her these, because this one is in marker though, and it says PB, November the 4th, 1994, Keith and Cheryl. Now see, some people wouldn't like stuff like this because they feel like it's personalized. I love stuff like this because I feel like it's been passed on now for somebody else to like cherish and take care of. So it just like breaks my heart sometimes though. But look at the sleeping Santa, y'all. How cute is he? Look at his little sweater. Look at that, that's too cute. Like I have a tray, let me get it. 1 second, it's right here. I'm gonna grab it right quick. As soon as I said it, right down here. Oh, I know I did. I put it over here. Hang on. I got it. Okay, I'm coming back. If you follow me, you might have seen this in one of my videos, but this was what reminded me of this. When I saw this, it's been a few weeks ago now, I was like, oh, this is pretty. But on the back, y'all, this is what got me. I said, I cannot leave this here. It says 1977, Mother and Pop, Merry Christmas and a Happy 78. We love you, Epps, Cheryl, and John. What? I could not leave this. So stuff like this, some people commented and said if you use alcohol wipes or this and that, you can get that off. Like, no, I don't want to get it off of there. Like, this makes me like cherish it more. So
Loretta Jones,
that's just
out
me,
in
though.
Texas.
Hey Loretta, how's it going in Texas? Hot, I'm sure. Still hot here. It's been cooling off a little bit here though, the past couple of days. I love this little Santa though. I love his sweater. I love that he's taking the nap. I love the little jingle jangle.
Lauren Harstad.
So this is from, see, this says Keith and Cheryl. This has Cheryl on it too. This is at a whole different Goodwill. Okay, this says Cheryl and John. Maybe it's two different Cheryls. Anyway, 1994. This is the year after I graduated high school. All right, this is just a little, this is wood. I can't, and it feels kind of like wood. I'm not sure though. A little Rudolph ornament. All right. Uh-oh. Little tag that came off of this one. Let's see. Ah. This one says 2001. The reindeer. Got a little bit of glitter accents on it. Too cute. Make some room on the table here. All right. Is this another Goebel? Yeah. Am I saying that right? Goebel? Goebel? This one says BH92. I don't know if 92 is a year. Cause I thought these were older. Anyway, I have to research it.
Courtney says she's glad she made the line.
Hey, Courtney. This is a Goebel I thought that these were like older. I don't know though, but look how it's in great condition. I'm so glad that these are not all shattered and busted up. And this is another Cherished Teddy, 1997. Chris, K-R-I-S. Okay. Chris with a K. Look at even the little tip of the little fair, what do you call these things? Banner type of deals is up there. It's got a little bit of glitter accents to it too. And this is a moose, I think. This one says, these have marathon tags on them, which is a gas station, right? Isn't that the gas station? Yeah. From 2001. Horace the moose from 2001. Look at his little sweater. Glistening. Horace is dressed up nice and sharp. That's too cute. Alright, and this is the last one. Little angel. Okay, the bottom of this one says Dovey? I don't know, 98 though. I see the 98 on there. I can't tell what the other name was on there. So yeah, I'm thinking that this person was given these ornaments and then she marked like who she got them from and when she got them. That just makes it so cool to me. I'm sentimental like that, I guess.
Courtney just gave you a big shout out.
Hey, Courtney.
Stanley just flipped. Absolutely love your channel. You are hilarious.
Aw.
His voice, also a gorgeous face. I agree. Much love from Tennessee.
Oh, hey, Courtney, Tennessee, you ain't too far from me. My niece and her wife live in Chattanooga. We go up there a couple times a year and hang out with them. We went to Gatlinburg for the first time last year. Finally, we should have been went to Gatlinburg. We've been living in Georgia forever. So that's all for the bags that I got here. I'm gonna definitely do some research on some of these. And like I said, most of my stuff in my auctions is starting at like $2, $3, $5. So if you go in and you bid on something and nobody else bids behind you, then you'll win it for that $3, $4, $5. If somebody else bids, then it just goes up by $1 every time. So like if I start something at $3 and you bid on it and nobody else bids within that 10 or 15 seconds that I'm running it for, then you'll win it for $3 plus shipping. And if somebody else does bid, it goes up by $1, then you can bid again if you still want it. And then, it goes up by $1 every time somebody bids.
Question.
Okay.
Well, what if I had cash now?
Y'all, my husband ain't got good sense. Cash is usually king, but in 2025, it's starting to get, Cash App is king now. Man, to hook up a Cash App card to your whatnot app.
What I'm saying is if I want to buy it on that,
right now, it's not for sale right now. I'm not listing any of the stuff that I have. There are a few things that I already had that listed on my eBay that I have listed on my show. But which is like I have some brass what's that? Something just made a noise. I have some brass stocking holders.
Michelle M says you can also go in and pre-bid.
Yep, that's true. You can pre-bid. Thank you, Michelle. This says our first Christmas 2002. Aw, it's like it's supposed to have been attached to something else. It's all by itself. I wonder if it came off of something. Oh, you know what? I bet you it came off of this because this is the bride and groom thing. There's a sticker on the back of this too. Super, super small. I don't want to be up here like this, making horrible faces. But yeah. So obviously this came together. So our first Christmas 2002. But look, it already came off. So if you don't want your first Christmas 2002, you can just have this part. Look, I will, like I said, I'd be glad to answer any questions anybody has about whatnot. You can ask me here now. If you think about it later, you can comment on the video. You can email me. My email is on my Linktree link as well. Like I said, if you go to my main YouTube page here, there's a Linktree link at the top. And you go on there and it has all the links like to my eBay, my whatnot. It's got my email address on, which is christiesothrifty@gmail.com. You can email me if you want me to look out for anything for you. I do look out for certain things for several people, and I just let them know when I find it, if they, tell them how much it is and see if they want it. But I am super, super excited, y'all, about my whatnot show coming up. I hope it does well, but I know I'm going to have fun either way because I love to just, cut up, and I'll just be on there showing y'all what I got and then starting the auction and it'll run probably 15 seconds. Some things I might do for 10, some things I might do for 30. It just depends on how it's going that night. Most of the earrings, we have a ton of jewelry, mostly earrings. Matter of fact, I can go get some of them right now too. Hang on, I'll be right back. What's the comment? Somebody's coming.
Sold on Whatnot for 3 years. So much fun. Have fun with it. And you will rock. Loretta Jones says. And it's a lot for you.
Okay, so like I said, we have a ton of earrings and other jewelry too, but it's mostly earrings. And I can show y'all some of that. This bag here, I think, is all of the brooches. We have, I don't know, maybe 20, 25? I don't know. I've got some that aren't even right here, so might be more than that.
See, I wish I had a helper like you for my shows. I'm a shy person, so it's hard.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. That Whatnot, my best friend does the Whatnots. She's the one behind the camera, starting the auctions for me. And then like whenever something sells, you gotta set it and you gotta know who gets it, which Whatnot keeps track of all that if it's something that's already loaded in the shop. But if it's something like these, we're gonna be what we call random pools. So we have to number, like if you buy this, I'm gonna hand it to her, she's gonna number it, which one you bought. So it's a lot of work that goes into it. It is a lot of work that goes into it. I could never do it by myself. Like I don't see how in the world people do it by themselves. I would just be all over the place. It's a lot of work. The last show that I did, we sold probably 200 pieces of jewelry. It was a lot of it was grouped together like 2 or 3 things all at one as one listing. But we sold from 8:30 p.m. to about 12:30, a little after midnight, and then we were up until almost 5 o'clock in the morning packing everything up to get it shipped out the next day. So it is definitely a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. So I just want to show y'all some of the brooches that'll be up for bid. A lot of these in this pack here are Christmas trees, and they've all been checked and made sure that they all have the pin in the back and they're not broken or anything. So I'm just going to show y'all right quick, and then we'll have some that'll be grouped together, especially like with the earrings. It'll be like a few pairs of earrings grouped together, which you can see that on some of the listings that I have now. We've grouped 3 and 4 pairs of earrings together. But the rest of the earrings, well, maybe not the rest of them, but a lot of the earrings will just be what we call random pools, where they won't be in the shop. So like if you go to my Whatnot page, you'll see my actual shop that's got the listings. But we're going to be having a lot more stuff that's not listed. It's going to be what we call random pools, where we just go, okay, here's this, you know what I mean? Like, so there'll be some surprises in there. And we're also going to be doing some giveaways. Hope y'all can see these. I mean, they're small, and my lighting will be better during my show too. But we're going to be doing some giveaways as well. Some giveaways that you don't have to buy anything to enter. And then also some buyer giveaways. I know for the buyer giveaways, we have 2 Lululemon, I don't know the word. They're like wristlets kind of deals. Lauren, if you're in here, help me out. I can't think of the words. So like most giveaways, anybody can enter, and it's really easy. You'll see it on the top of the screen. It'll say giveaway. You just click it, and then you're entered.
We got 2 in the chat from South Carolina. Shout out
South Carolina. Not too far. And so most of the giveaways will be where you don't have to be buying anything to enter it. And the shipping, everything will be paid for by me. You don't have to spend a dime. And then there'll be some giveaways that are for buyers only, because Whatnot will keep track of. If you bought something, it'll put you in a different giveaway. And that's where we're going to definitely do the Lululemon things in there. I know I'm going fast, but I don't want to just take 50 years to show y'all these. I'm trying to show y'all what I got.
Loretta Jones says definitely not in Texas.
Yeah. Whew. We went to Houston a few years ago. When was that? 2018, 19 for our anniversary? We're big Falcons fans, so whenever the Falcons played the Texans, we went out there for the game for our anniversary and got whooped. But we're used to that because we're Falcons fans. It ain't easy for Falcons fans, but we hang in there. I know, I'm missing the one that goes with this. It's over here somewhere. So some of these, I know this one, I have it listed with with a wreath that looks a lot like this. So a lot of these, like I said, are trees. And then we have, these that I have bundled together are gonna be all sold together. Start like this right here, this set'll be starting at $3. It is this, this little Christmas tree with this Christmas tree and train brooch. And then these little angels. These are Avon. They came in the Avon box when we got them, but the boxes look like they've been ran over by a damn semi truck, so we took them out the boxes. But this is, most of these in this thing right here that I have here are Avon. So like I said, some of these I do have listed already on my page, and then most of the jewelry though is just going to be random pulls. I throw that back in there, yeah. Trying to keep track of what I got so I don't mess it up for the show. A lot of yeah, okay, yeah, I can do it by myself. And then like these three will be together too, starting at $3. So basically $1 a pair. I'm not gonna go through all these because I'll be here all night, but just want to give y'all an idea. So this will be $3 for all three of these. These super cute Christmas tree earrings. These, I think this set already has a bid on it, if I'm not mistaken. And then these are little ornaments, the little red rhinestones on there. I know my lighting right now isn't the greatest, but it'll be better for the show. I think this set already has one bid on it. But anyway, like I said, as far as Whatnot goes, the shipping is a definite plus with Whatnot because you don't have to pay shipping for every single thing. Once you get to $9.21, it's going to bundle your shipping up to 5 pounds. Do you know how many earrings you can get for $9.21? So usually, like when I'm shopping on there, you know, like I said, the first thing I buy, the shipping might be $4. The next thing might be $5. And well, I'm at my $9 then. So everything else I buy until I get up to 5 pounds, it'll say free shipping on there. So I'm on there like, hell yeah, I'm up all night. Free shipping, buddy. And then I'm like, Christy, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You need to go to bed. You got to go to work. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can get some really good deals. A lot of people will start their options low because they're trying to get people in there to bid on stuff. So I have got some really, really good deals. It's another Christmas tree set. This is like a candy cane. Let's see. This is I have these listed on my page already. This is a candy cane. I love candy cane stuff. This is a candy cane clasp bracelet, the little enamel stripes on there. And that is, I think this set we have it priced at $4. This is the necklace, candy cane necklace. It matches it. And it's got the little bow on there. My nail's trying to get in the way. So the bracelet, the necklace, and then these 2 earrings, the little Santa enamels, and these little gifts. These are all together in one bundle. I think we had this one priced at $4 because it's 4 pieces, so $4, $1 a piece. And the reason we don't do it all individually, like $1 for this, $1 for that, because fees. Whatnot takes 8%, and then 3% like credit or debit card transaction fees. So that's 11%, and then they take 30 cents per transaction. So if we did one thing for $1, we're only making like 59 cents. So we're doing 4 things at $1 a piece for $4. So we only got to pay that 30-cent transaction one time. Otherwise, you 30-cent transaction yourself. If you're selling stuff for $1, you're working your ass off and not probably making any money, basically.
Sherry says, I wish I could do a dollar store too. I can do a dollar store.
Would lose money.
I'm too new. I would lose money.
Yeah, we did that. The first 2 shows we did clothing, $3 starts. And I knew about the 11%, but I did not know about the 30 cents per transaction. So when we did the jewelry, we were doing dollar jewelry. Everything was $1. And then after when it got on into the night, we were trying to hurry up and get stuff gone. We started bundling them up, 2, 3, 4 things, starting them at $1, $2. And when we looked back, we were like, why did we only make 50? I think it was like 58, 59 cents. And then we realized there was a 30-cent transaction fee every time. We were like, we should have been grouping this stuff together. So it was a learning lesson. And also I had to learn how to do the shipping to make sure that your weight was right as a buyer, because I think on the first show we might have lost money or barely made any money. But like I said, it's fun and I enjoy rehoming stuff. And a lot of the time when people ask me to buy stuff for them, a lot of time I really don't make any money off of it, honestly. I'll be like, I found it, this is what you were looking for, it's $5, pay me $8, which is basically just like $3 for shipping supplies and then whatever shipping costs, and I send it to them. Now some stuff I will mark it up if I know this is something that is a big deal that I can sell on eBay or whatever for a lot more. But for the most part, I really don't it's more like a hobby to me. I really just enjoy the fact that I can find things that people like. I just think it's cool. And it all started because I was just making the Goodwill videos and I showed a bowl and a girl commented and was like, oh my God, my grandmother had that set. I've been looking for that pattern, da da da. Will you please go get it for me? So I went back and got it, and luckily it was still there. I didn't get it that day because it was $8. I thought it was gorgeous, but it was $8. And so I went back and got it, and I sent it to her, and I just thought it was cool that I could find something like that for her. These two are together, and they do have one bid on. They're just little vintage rocking horse and little elf. They're so cute, little vintage pins. Yeah, so Sherry, if you're still watching, my advice, which I'm learning too, my advice would be start it at what you want to sell it for. And people who are looking for that type of stuff, they will buy it. But the key to that is it has to be a theme. Like with this being a Christmas theme, people who are looking for Christmas stuff are going to come in there. If I was just selling every different kind of whatnot stuff, people aren't going to just sit there just to see what I have. They're looking for a certain theme, like we did plus size clothing, we did jewelry, we didn't do clothes and jewelry and makeup and knickknacks because people are looking for a certain theme in the show. So if you set it to what price you want for it, and just have to work on getting a following, which I'm still doing that too. I don't think I only have like 300 something people that follow me there. So I'm kind of nervous about that. I'm hoping people will tune into the show. But if not, whoever does come in there, we're going to have us a good time. But I know exactly what you mean by that, though. So this is another one that we have bundled together as a set. I think we had this one starting at $3. This is a Santa theme set here. Little jingle jangle necklace. And then these are, whoop, I'm about to drop Santa. My thighs caught Santa. Santa is stuck in my thighs right now. These are wooden little earring and pin. And then these little cute little Santa earrings. So this is all together a Santa set. I think this starts at $3. Santa's fail. I thought I had him, but I didn't. Come here. I gotta put him back in the bag because I don't want to lose him. And then showtime, I'll be like, where's the necklace? Okay. Boom. We got him. Santa is secured. All right, so I guess I'm gonna wind it on down because otherwise I'm gonna start going in my closet where I got all my stuff at. I'm gonna drug everything out here, and then I'll be like, Christy, why did you drag all this stuff out here? Look, I worked 12-hour day today, went to 2 Goodwills when I got off, and then came home and started doing this. So I just wanted to come and hang out with y'all and show y'all some of the things that I got today. I was excited about these ornaments today, and to answer any questions that y'all might have about the Whatnot app. Like I said, if you got any questions, just feel free to ask me. You can comment here, comment on any of the videos. I've done a couple of videos. I have 2 videos on my page, and they're titled, like, Let's Talk About Whatnot, I think is what I titled both of them. But something about Whatnot on the title of the videos, and it gives a little crash course. One of them is me in an antique mall walking around, and I'm doing a voiceover talking about Whatnot. And the other one is me actually showing a screen recording of the app so you can see how it looks if you go in there to go to a show. So if you're not familiar with it, check both of those out. And like I said, there's a link on my page here that you can go to and sign up if you don't already have a Whatnot account. You can get a free $15 credit It's good only toward product. It does not cover shipping. But you can use that $15 credit with any seller. So go on there, find you some good deals. All you gotta do when you pull it up is type at the top what you're searching for: shoes, perfume, candy, stones. Like, I mean, they have everything, anything on there. Vintage stuff, all kind of cottage core, grandma core, any colors and anything is there. You'll find it. Sherry. Okay, thank you, Sherry. I guess I'm gonna jump on off of here and try to put these up and do a little research on some of them. But thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I might pop on again and do another live or two before the show, and just show a couple of things that I have and answer any questions that y'all might have. But I hope y'all will come and hang out with me September the 19th. It's a Friday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live on Whatnot, showing you what I got and running the auctions, hanging out, having a good time. And we have a special guest coming. Can't tell you who it is. He's green though, I'll tell you that. So now you know, if you're watching my live, the Grinch is gonna be here for the show, y'all. So y'all got to come and check out me and the Grinch on my Whatnot show on September the 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see y'all, or y'all will see me. And I'm gonna ask y'all probably to do certain emojis if you're at my show from TikTok or from YouTube, so I can recognize who's there from here. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hope y'all had a great day. Tomorrow is Thursday or Friday? Today's Thursday? What's today? Wednesday. I work 12-hour days, so I work a couple days, I'm off a couple days. I always forget what day it is. So I was gonna say have a good weekend, but it's a little too early for that. So anyway, bye y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope y'all had a good time. Hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all come and see me on September the 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my Christmas show on Whatnot.